All right, bro, listen. These are the three brutal truths that you keep ignoring. The first one is you keep falling for too many lies, gang. Let me explain. All right, so now you ever see a family member at the cookout, at the family function, at the barbecue, right? And he talking and he like, yeah, cuz I'm finna start my own business and I'm finna do this and do that and then I'm a I'm gonna start investing in this and that, cuz, and I'm looking into this and that and this and the third, right? And you get emotionally invested, and you kind of like cheering them on, and you pumping their head up, and you sharing all your good knowledge, all your good game that you done got from doing your own research, right? And all of that, and then come to find out months later that that big cuz that told you everything didn't do nothing. He's still doing the same thing. He's still working his like regular job, coming home, playing the game, smoking a little weed, eating a little food, calling that same girl that he said that he wasn't gonna call over. Does that sound familiar, bro? So now you feel like an armed robber robbed you in the dead of night, and they took everything but only left you with like one shirt, one pair of pants, one pair of socks, and but like no drawers though. That's how it feels, don't it? Does that sound familiar? Listen, bro, you fall for too many lies, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You fall for them lies, bro. You fall for them lies. What you're supposed to do is just listen to Big Cuz talk, bro, and that's it. Don't share no game, no knowledge, no nothing, right? Because all your kind words, all your encouragement went nowhere. Okay? Because you fell for the lie. Another big lie that you tell yourself, right, is that I work better under pressure. Gang. Ganger. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay? No, you don't. You are just a procrastinator with lazy bones. You do not work better under pressure. You got lucky, gang. You got lucky. Okay, listen. Now, listen. I know that it's kind of frowned upon maybe to get, advice or morals from like, a video game. But when I was playing The Last of Us Part 1, Joel said some really profound stuff. He basically said that luck is a number like anything else, and luck will run out. It will run out. So why do you tell yourself that you work better under pressure? I mean, listen, I told myself this same thing, that same lie. I was like, oh wow, okay, cool. So you know what I'm saying? But where did that lie come from? That lie came from me BSing my way through a high school paper, and I somehow got like an A on it. Okay. So then I was convinced that I worked better under pressure. No, I don't though. No. I got super lucky. Like super lucky. Because when you like listen, the whole thing is, right? The whole thing is you're gambling. You're literally gambling, right? Now I play blackjack, right? And when I play, and even though that I count cards, I'm still gambling, no, bro. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm still gambling. All right. So again, to reiterate, stop falling for the BS lies, gang. Stop falling for the BS lies. The number two thing, right? The second thing is your exes are a lesson that you need to learn. Okay? Your exes are a lesson that you need to learn for yourself. Let me explain. Okay? Now, let's say you've dated a bunch of people because that's what people do. They date other people, right? Normal thing, normal thing. Cool, right? Now, if these people get mad at you for doing the exact same thing, or if you run into the exact same problem for every ex, but it's somehow your ex's fault and you don't know what you did wrong, gang, I need you to look within. Look within, gang, because it's like, how do you not see how you're at fault? For example, right? Okay, let's say I'm dating, a series of, women, right? Because I got it like that, right? And they get mad at me. Let's just say, they get mad at me because they find me rude, right? Okay. Now, anybody else would be like, "Oh, well, she found me rude, bro. They said that I was rude, but I don't feel like I'm rude though," right? But the question is, it's very easy to dodge a question and just write somebody off. But when you date people, that's like data. It's data. So if the data is pointing to you being rude, then you're doing something rude. It's not rocket science, okay? But the real issue is most people don't want to take like responsibility and accountability for their own actions. And it's really simple. And you've heard this a lot of times, but this is a thing that goes on every single day, every single year, and this will continue to happen every day and every year. So although this isn't new information, it's just like, well, gang, like, what are you doing that is making these people think that you're weird or think that you're rude or think that you are insane? Right? You have to look at your own actions. You have to look within your own self. That's hard. That's very hard. When I tell people to sit down with their thoughts for like 10 minutes, they always tell me that they can't do it, right? Because their brain starts to like, race with all these thoughts. And it's like, and that's when I realized that people really can't look at themselves like internally, right? And that leads to other areas in their lives being like stalled, like, very very stagnant, right? There's no growth because we live in a society where it's blame the other person first, ask questions never, right? That's the thing. And it's like, it's crazy. But my solution to you, right? My solution is to look within, and whatever comes up, deep dive into it. Head straight first, because the more that you run away from your problem or your issue, the more it will continue to persist in your life. So do me a favor, do them a favor, and look within, gang, right? Now, the third brutal truth is you do not have high standards. You have a shopping list for a person who doesn't exist. Ladies, this might be for you because y'all be having some crazy demands for a person. But what I'm saying is, if you aren't willing to put in the work to accommodate these high standards, you shouldn't be having them, right? That's just what it is, right? Now, if I wanted a lady who is, nice and kind and has some money with her and has a good, right, I have to be a man who kind of has the same type of thing, right? That's my thing. Okay. So it's just like, you can't have high standards for people that just don't exist. Okay. I'm not saying that you should have low standards either, but you have to be like, I want to say realistic, right? I'm not going to say that. But you have to be more in tune with yourself. Again, everything stems back from you, right? If you don't embody stuff like what you want, how can you attract that stuff, right? Let's say, for example, if you want $100,000, right? But you don't work for that $100,000 to come to you, it will never come to you. So if you want a decent person to date or to marry, you're gonna have to be a person who embodies those traits that you want. Because if you don't, you're gonna be stagnant. You're gonna get literally just nowhere, right? Like literally just nowhere. So it's just like, come on, man, do the work, Get your high standards, not low, but I don't really know. I'm not gonna say realistic. I'm not gonna tell you that, because you are able to have whatever standards that you want to have. But all I am saying is you have to embody those same standards. You got to. Fellas, if you want a lady who cooks dinner, you're gonna have to cook dinner yourself. You can't. What game? Come on, bro. Guys, if you want a girl who cooks dinner, you are gonna have to have the skills to make dinner yourself. It doesn't matter. Like, if you want a girl to do all these chores, you have to be proficient in the same chores. Okay, you work. So what? Who cares? Like, sure, I work a job too, but I come home and I still have to wash clothes, wash the dishes, cook food. I still cook. I got a whole girl. I still cook. My food great. What? Come on, man. Like, are you serious? Like, dude, no. Like, you going and this is what I mean by standard, because although these aren't high standards, you still, even no matter what type of standards that you have to embody those standards. It does not matter. Ladies, if you want a man who makes a lot of money and who's this and the third, you got to do the same thing. Okay? Like, you got to do the same thing. If you want a guy to make $100,000 a year and bring that money home, you got to do the same thing. You aren't exempt. If you want a hard-working man, you got to be a hard-working lady. Fellas, guys, if you want a hard-working lady, be a hard-working man. It takes two to tango, not one person. It takes two. So come on, why do you have these standards that you don't want to even match up to? You know what? I think what's crazy is I think that standards come from pride. You're too prideful. Standards to me really come from being too prideful, and being so prideful that you get lazy and you don't want to do this stuff. So you try to pass it on to other people and then call it standards. That's your problem. That's your problem. Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. Huh. That's crazy. I had a whole breakthrough on camera. That's actually like pretty crazy. I'm like, huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Your standards come from your pride. And whatever that you don't want to do, you pass that off to a whole different person. Like, they're responsible. You know what standards actually might be? You know what? What's crazy is standards for another person actually just might be what you aren't willing to do. That's what it is. Your standards for another person is what you're not willing to do. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, yeah. I'm cooking. I'm talking today. I'm cooking today. Oh my God, I'm cooking today. Yo, that's crazy, gang. Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 Oh, you thought that I ain't gonna figure that out. Oh, I noticed. I know. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, wow. You know what? Hey, listen. You guys, yo, I'm so tongue tied. You guys gotta tighten up, gang. Tighten up, gang. That's all I'm gonna say. Listen, if you got any value out of this video, drop a like, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button, hit that noti bell so I know it's real, and that y'all can always come back to this channel for new videos every day, bro. It's a new video being posted every day. What YouTuber that you know posts a video every single day without fail? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Join the consistency, bro. Come on, bro. Join the wave, bro. This the new wave, bro. Videos every day, gang. It's August, bro. It's August 1st currently, bro. This video dropped August 2nd. Okay, it's August. Let's grind the whole month of August, bro. Let's get it, gang. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So, with that being said, again, leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Come on, it's consistency, bro. Come on, join the wave, right? And with that being said, I'm out this joint, man. Peace.